Hello everyone. Today I've got a very interesting recipe to share. I'm going to do pan-seared salmon with mango salsa. Mmm, the thought of it just made my mouth water. Imagine the rich, buttery taste of the salmon combined with the fresh and crisp taste of the mango salsa. I'm in heaven. So, let's get started. I've always cooked salmon with teriyaki or black pepper, so I thought of trying this recipe when I was looking for an exciting twist. I was thinking, why don't I pan-sear the salmon and then top it with some vibrant, fresh mango salsa? So, let's get into it. Okay, we start first with some nice salmon fillet which I got from the supermarket, and let's add in the seasoning. So here you see lots of salt and pepper. I used to use black pepper for my seasoning and some Himalayan salt. Make sure you're generous with the salt and pepper, and make sure the seasoning goes nicely all the way around the salmon. Don't forget also to flip the salmon and season the skin side of the fish. Okay? Then I'd like to sprinkle a little bit of dried garden herbs just to give it that extra depth in flavor. Okay, now it's time to pan-sear the salmon. Before you start, make sure the pan is nice and hot. And now you add a dash of olive oil and preheat it a little bit. Once the pan is nice and hot, you can add in the salmon as usual, skin side down and away from you. After about a minute or two, flip the salmon and cook on the other side. Okay, once both sides are seared, add a knob of butter into the salmon, into the pan, and just let the butter absorb into the fish. Once the butter is absorbed into the salmon, it would really give the fish that extra elevated taste. Once it's done, remove the salmon and put it on a baking tray, because guess what? We're going to bake it in the oven for a couple of minutes just to make sure it cooks completely. So I have another 3 more fillets to do, and then we are done with the searing. Alright, now let's put the salmon fillet into the oven, and we're gonna bake it in the oven at the temperature of about 180 degrees Celsius for around about 15 to 20 minutes. So, while the salmon is in the oven, let's get started with our mango salsa. There are so many fresh ingredients that you can combine to make your mango salsa. But today I'm gonna use some red peppers, combine them with some fresh tomatoes add in some spring onions and also chop in some parsley and then squeeze a dash of lime into the mix. Here we go. So first, I dice the tomatoes and set it aside. Then comes the red peppers. Again, I cut them into strips and dice them nicely. Next, I add some spring onions. And then I chop and add in some parsley. Then I dice in some mangoes, which really is the star of the dish. And this is the quick and easy way to dice the mangoes without actually peeling the skin off. Because I'm cooking for my family of 5, I'm gonna be using 2 whole mangoes today. After that, you just cut the lime into quarters and squeeze the lime juice into the salsa. The lime really gives it that extra zesty and fresh taste. And once everything is done, give it a good mix and add a tablespoon of sugar into your salsa. That gives it that balance in terms of taste. The sugar really balanced with the acidity of the lime and so on. Okay, let's plate this, shall we? So, salmon on, and then we put the mango salsa right on top of the salmon. This is looking really yummy. For the recipe, I'll post them at the end of this video, so hang in there. So there you go, pan-seared salmon with mango salsa done. Enjoy! As always, if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe to this channel and click the like button. That's all everyone, bye!